it's Ann here, and I'm excited to be with you tonight. I'm popping on a few minutes early to make sure that all my connections are good and that you can hear me. If you're on, say hi. Kind of a last minute Facebook Live, but I thought I would pop in and show you the new Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. Mine just arrived this afternoon and I am so excited to share it with you. I'll wait a few minutes. I just wanted to make sure that my connection and everything looked good. So if you're joining, please say hi. And if you're watching on the replay, let me know that you watched it and what you thought. So I hope you've had a great day. I spent the afternoon in my craft room trying to get some work done, working with some new products, and I'm going to share one of those new products with you. Just a quick demonstration because I want to show you the new Stampin' Cut embossing machine. That is a mouthful. We really need to think of a nickname for it. So I'm going to wait a few minutes, make sure some people are joining me. And if you're on, say hi so I can see. Hi Marion, thanks for joining. Hi Mark. Wait, just if you're on, let me know so I can see Mark and Marion. Can you tell me, the connection look good and everything at your end? That will be great for me to know and that you can hear me okay. You can give me a thumbs up or some love, or you can comment. Hi Mark. Yes, all good. All right. Looks good. Thanks, Marion. All right, so I'm hoping a few more people will join us. As I said, I popped on a few minutes early, and this was like a last-minute thing I decided to do. As I said, I was crafting this afternoon, and the FedEx lady came, and I was so excited. I had to literally go open the package because I knew what it was, and I'm excited to share it with you. I played with it this afternoon, and I love the new machine. So let's get started. We're not going to wait any longer. I want to show you where you will find this. So the new Stampin' Cut embossing machine will be released for customers starting on September 1st. Us demonstrators got to pre-order it starting on August 4th. So if you are a demonstrator on my team, you can order yours now. And if you're a customer, you can wait till September 1st. And if you can't wait that long, we would love to have you join our team. You know what? You can add this into your starter kit. So how fun is that? You could get the new, you could put the Stampin' Cut emboss machine in your starter kit, or you could order a bunch of product and then place your first order and get your starter kit, your Stampin' Cut for 20% off. How fun is that? So if you're interested in learning more about how you can get this before September 1st, please message me. We would love to have you join our team. We have a rocking team. The ladies are fabulous. They are my family, and I love them dearly. I am missing them dearly because we haven't been having our in-person monthly meetings. We've been doing it virtually, and I just miss them. So I hope they all know that I love them dearly, and I'm excited. So let's get started. So this is our new Stampin' Cut emboss machine. That is a mouthful. We really need to think of a new name for it, but I haven't thought of one yet. So if anyone has one, let me know. As you can see, there's two different sizes. There's a big and a medium. The large one is what will be available starting for demonstrators now, customer September 1st, and the mini will be released at a later time. Stampin' Up hasn't really shared with us what that date will be yet, but once I know that date, I will definitely be sharing it. So you will find all the accessories for it on this page. And I'm going to share with you what I got, and then I will come back and share with you where you will find it. So, lots of great, so this is basically your mini die cutting products, and then this is your big die cutting products for the Stampin' Cut. So this is the larger one, this is the mini one. So right now we're going to focus on this one. With the machine, you actually get the plate base and die pack. You actually get the cutting plates, and you get the specialty plates. Right now, the impression plate and the magnetic is not available for us to order. They're hoping it'll be available for September 1st. So if you are using the machine, I will give you a little bit of tips on how you can do to just make sure your stuff stays in place, because if you're used to having a magnetic, it's going to be a little different for you. So let's get started. And if you have any questions anytime during this this live, let me know, and I'm watching for comments, and if I see it, I will answer it. So let's get started. First of all, here is the new machine. Look at that. It is like so nice. Definitely, it's light. You would think it's heavy, but it's light. I'm just gonna kind of give you a side view. So like it's up, down. So this is what it looks like in the front. Has our nice logo. When the box does come, you will take the box out. So when there's like an insert, inside the insert, you'll find your cutting plates, and then the machine, and then the bottom is your handle. So make sure you don't throw that out because you will miss that handle. And it's very easy to put together. We put it together this afternoon very quickly. So I'm going to turn it to its side. Oh, before I do that, I want to tell you it has grip feet. I loved this afternoon. It sits on my Big Shot table, and it did not slide or move around, so it was really nice. Now, very compact, so you can close it up when you're not using it, and you can definitely take this with you if you go to Stampin' Up, like to events, or to a scrapbooking events, or you're going to a friend's house. You could easily take it with you. To open it, you're just going to pull on both and bring it down, and then it sits like that, so it sits very flat. So these are the cutting plates that come with it. So as I said, this is the, what did they call this? Hold on, let me just check so I know they're a lot different. The actual language that Stampin' Up uses. Sometimes I have my own language. So this is the base plate, and it comes with, hold on here, and it comes with this one. So this is the base plate and die plate. And you will notice that Stampin' Up actually has put on numbers. So this is layered as number 1. And then this is layered as number 2. And our clear plates are labeled as number 3. Oh, and I forgot to grab one more thing. Hold on, let me just grab it. I put the, sorry, thought I had everything with me. And this one is number 4. So as you can see, they're all labeled, which is great because a lot of times we forget how to build sandwiches, is what I call it. So they're all labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. So right here on it, it tells you how to build it. So you're using this with a thin die. You're going to have plate number 1. You're going to add plate number 2. And then you're going to add plate number 3, your paper, your die, and then your number 3 again. If you're using an embossing folder, it's telling you to put the hinge first. So that's going to go through the machine first. And then it just basically says you need plate 1, and then you need 2. So these are your standard embossing folders. If you're using a 3D, you're going to use this one. So it really tells you all of it, what you need, which is really nice. And then also on the thin adapter, you can use this with thin dies. It tells you right here. So this you do not emboss with. Clear plates, I struggled this afternoon. I was like, oh man, do I really want to show you nice, clean, fresh plates? Because they do look nice. But I did emboss, I was working through mine, so you can tell mine are a little bit of love and right now. And then, so yeah, we're going to get started. Does anyone have any questions? I don't think I've missed any, or I haven't seen them, or maybe I did. Any questions on the machine or the cutting plates? So there is a magnetic cutting plate, and then there's an impression plate, and those plates will be available, I believe, starting in September. So let's get started. I thought I would just show you some, like, how to use it. So this is one of our thinner embossing folders. It's called Tasteful Textile. So just a hint, I label mine with a Dymo maker machine because I like to know what I'm having, and then when I'm doing classes, my customers also know what the stamp set is so they can add it to their shopping list. So I just put a piece of cinnamon cider in it. All right, so let's get the plates and figure this out. So we are using a standard embossing folder. It's not one of our thick ones, it's a standard one. So we are going to use plate 1, plate 3, our embossing folder with the paper, hinge in, and I'll show you what that means in a minute, and then another plate. So when hinge in means we're going to put this vert into the machine first. So you're just going to roll it through. And really, oh, actually, sorry, I made a mistake. This is actually a thicker one. So a thicker one, didn't feel thick. You need this. Back it up. I made a mistake. So this is actually considered a thicker one. So we're going to go with the 3D embossing folder. So you need 1, the folder, and then number 4. You're going to put it in, and then you're just going to roll it through. It doesn't crack. It doesn't creep like the old machine does. It's very smooth to operate and very smooth to turn. So as you can see, here is my piece. This is a really nice embossing folder if you've never seen this one before. This one's called the texture tile. So very easy to use. So I also wanted to share with you a quick, let me just move this out of the way for a minute. I'll bring it back in. So if you would have followed me on, if you follow me on my Stamp with Anne Facebook page, you would have saw this afternoon that I was playing with this new set. This is called the Lovely Leaves, and it's a bundle. Highly recommend it. If you love stitched framelits, then you are going to love this one. The neat thing about this, it has a negative and a positive, so you definitely can be using that together. Marion says, so the gray plate, yes, Marion, the gray plate replaces the blue plate that we used to have before. So I thought I would share this with you. Let me just show you the card that I made. I actually just posted this on my blog. I actually cased it right from the mini catalog. So you can see how it gives that beautiful stitched outline. Love, 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 love. So I just thought I would give you some tips on how to use that. So I've already stamped my image. I used this leaf. These leaves, you'll see they have a little bit of spot. That's okay, because they look like watercolored leaves. So they have a little bit of a water effect. I love the sayings in this. Hope changes everything. I thought of you today. Thank you. Hello. Your friendship is something I know I can count on, and I'm so glad you're in my life. I can tell you that this is probably going to be one of my classes in September. I am so excited. I love this set. I was creating and I just can't. I love it. So if you're a Stitch fan and you know that I love my Stitch ones, you're going to definitely want this. All right, so let's just bring this over. So as you can see, this has dies to go with it. Now, it also has this cool die, and I'm going to show you what that does. But first, let's do this die. Now, I'm going to tell you that because we do not have the big shot, the magnetic form, I'm going to give you a little tip. You probably want to use some type of tape right now until we get that magnetic. Or if you have the old machine, you could use that till you get the new magnetic form. But I want to use this one, so I'm going to show you how it works. So we are using plate number 1, plate number 2. We're going to put this one down. I'm going to put my paper down, and I'm going to put my framelit down. Now, because this is not a magnetic, it's going to move on us, and we don't want that. So what I'm using is just, it's called Post-it note tape. My friend Heather gave it to me. I think she found it at Staples, so definitely look at this. It's kind of a nice tape. It's kind of like washi. So I'm literally just going to hold it down for now. And like I said, if you have your old magnetic, you could use it. Now, just so you know, the old plates that we had that went with our Big Shot machine will not fit in this new one. So do not try it, because you'll probably ruin your machine. Just giving you a heads up. Even the clear plates are different. So you want to make sure that you're using the products that are new to be designed with our new folder. Okay, so we're just going to put that on like that. We're going to bring in, oh yes, Mark, that's another great idea. Use retired washi tape. Okay, so then I'm just going to roll it through. Sorry, just pull it, move it out of the way. And then we're just going to pull off the tape. And you can just stick your tape to you for a minute, because we're going to need it in a minute. And as you can see, it cuts it out. but also gives you that beautiful stitched edge. So you can use the positive, which would be this one, and then the negative would be that. How cool would that be on a project? I'm going to show you something else. This is the wow factor. Okay, so I have this, and you remembered me showing you that you had this little thing that goes in here. My tip is I tried doing them together. You could. I would just make sure you have tape to hold them down, but I would probably do them separate, just so you know that you're doing them you're getting it the right way. So this just has a little bit of stitching. So you're literally going to put this on. Now I would probably put some tape down just to hold it. Like I said, once we have those magnetic plates, it'll make a big difference because you don't want things sliding around. Let's bring our machine back in, and we're gonna put it on. And I'm just gonna roll it through. Move it out, bring it over, pull off my tape, and look at that. Oh, is that not striking? Look at the stitching. It looked like I literally stitched on the leaves. It is so beautiful. I'm telling you, this set is gorgeous. So let me just show you the other leaves. I'll put this one down here so you can see it. So you have this tall, slender one with this. This one I call looks like a maple leaf. This one has, I don't know, calls like a 5-point little leaves. This one reminds me of a heart. And this is a really cool die also. I will show you a quick card that I made this afternoon. Actually, it was another case from the catalog. And this will actually be going up on my blog probably in the next few days. But here is another card that I made this afternoon. So as you can see, this stitched one right here is what this is across the top. And then I did so this is Bumblebee with the stitching in the middle. This is Sahara Sand with the stitching. This is Soft Sea Foam. And this is So Saffron. And then I embossed in gold. And then this is the gold thread from the Forever Greenery. And then I added just some little gold glimmer dots. So this actually was a case right from the catalog also. But I just wanted to show you how beautiful those stitched dies are. So that is our quick little demonstration on our new die cutting machine. Like I said, right now as a demonstrator, you can purchase it. So you get your base plate and thin adapter, 2 clear plates, and then you get the impression folder plus the Stampin' Cut machine. So I'm just gonna bring the Stampin' Cut machine back in and show you how easy it is. It's very light, very easy. And then when you're ready to pack it up, you just close it. It's a little loud. And you can pack it away. And that's all it is. I hope that you've enjoyed this presentation and this little demo tonight. I will be using this in upcoming classes for the month of August and doing some Facebook Lives. Facebook Lives seem to be working great on my end, so I'm excited to bring that back into my business for you guys. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. If you have any questions on the die cutting machine, please let me know and I will be sure to answer them. And if I don't know the answer, I will find it for you. Make sure you're following me on my Stamp with Ann page or business page and my Stamp with Ann group, which is where we are live right now is my Stamp with Ann group, so that you can see about my upcoming classes. You're definitely going to want to participate in the lovely leaves in September. Trust me, that that bundle is beautiful. And if you know me, you know I love fall, and I'm very excited for these leaf set and show you what I've done. I have another card, but that's actually going to be part of the class, so I'm going to hold it as a part of the class to show you later. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the evening. If you have any comments or feedbacks, let me know with some hearts and thumbs up, and I hope you all have a great night, and we will see you in a few days. Bye, everyone.